got to put them dubs up for that win, baby. Dubs stand for a win. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's good, family? What's good, family? 8-4 is them Atlanta Hawks. I'm not even going to lie. I thought we was going to trick that game off in the fourth quarter, man. That game got a little too close for comfort. It was a little too close for comfort. But at the end of the day, the boys, they stood strong. They held strong. And we came out with the win. So, you know me, I take all wins. I don't care how we get them. Even though the Hawks always, they're going to give me a... watching the Hawks, man. Watching the Hawks is like being on an emotional roller coaster, bro. Because I'm so, like I tell y'all, man, I'm so emotionally invested in the Atlanta Hawks. So when I watch them play, it's like a roller coaster, man. Just 1 minute I'm happy, next minute I'm pissed off, right back to happy, sad, mad. I get every emotion in the Hawks game. You know why? Because they give it to me. Because they just can't come in and just dominate a game. Just come in and dominate a game when you had a chance. We always make it. We always make something out of nothing. We up 20. That should have been, the benches should have been cleared. Meanwhile, we got to leave the starters in because they tricked off the game and made it a closer game than what it should have been. Let me pull up my stats real quick, homies. Let's get these stats going. Give me 1 second. I'm going to keep tonight's post-game live, family. Tonight's post-game live going to be short. I want to go ahead and catch that fourth quarter of the Falcons game, even though I know they're probably going to lose that game. But, oh well. We're supposed to be rebuilding anyway. So, I can't really be too upset. I am upset that we still got that dude, Marcus Mariota, playing, though. I'm like, bro, put in Ritter. I mean, we wasted a third-round pick on him for what? Just to sit on the bench and just look at us? You feel me? So, let me bring up my stats real quick, family. Okay. All righty. So, let me do a quick look-see here. Okay, Hunter, 46%. John, 27%. That was terrible tonight. Clint Capella, 70%. Clint Capella played amazing again tonight. DeJounte was cold tonight. Trae Young still shooting terrible from the field. We just had a bad night tonight, guys. We had a bad night. Luckily, they had a worse night than what we did, okay? They had a worse night than what we did. We shot a combined 44%. They shot 38%. They shot 20% from three. We shot 23% from three. That's why the game was so ugly. And you might have heard me say it earlier during the watch along. This game was boring and it was ugly. Okay. But I'll take the win. We came out with the win. Nobody really had a good game, to be honest. I mean, let me change that. Besides Clint Capella. Clint Capella easily had the best game out of all our players tonight. And going by the numbers, Capella was 7 for 10. He shot 4 for 6 from the free throw line, which is amazing for him. He gave us 20 rebounds, 18. He had 18 points and 20 boards. He was easily the best player for us on the court tonight. Yeah, he was a plus 24 on the court. Yeah, he was our best player tonight on the floor, easily. So we're going to keep this post-game live short tonight, family. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drop this link tonight. I'm going to drop this link. Y'all tap it. If you want to tap in, tap in. So we can go ahead and get everybody's thoughts and opinions out here. And so I can catch this Falcons fourth quarter. So I can go. So if they don't come back, I got some trash. I got to go talk to certain people about that quarterback we got. But here we go. Here's the link. Come tap in with your homie. Tell me what your thoughts of the game tonight. I told y'all my thoughts. But both teams shot terrible. We played terrible tonight. The only person who shot halfway decent, Clint at 70%. Dre Hunter was the next best at 46%. Or Kongwu. But he only took 6 shots. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring on the homie analyst up in the building. What's good, my guy? Talk to me. What you thought about tonight's game, man?
Uh, it was an ugly game for sure,
Yeah, it was.
man. And I think anyone that turned the game on at the beginning of the fourth quarter would have said, "Oh no, what do you mean the game was I thought we played well." No, the whole game was kind of it was just kind of sluggish. You could tell we were coming off a back to back. Philly they came off a back to back, but we just first of all, I gotta say that it's we can never just win a game, but I'm okay because we won and we're 8-4. But listen, when Philly put that unit in the game, and they were just basically basing the rest of their game based off of defensive stops, and we were fouling way too much. I thought fouled way too much. Clint got back in the game and he fouled, but I thought Clint was just really solid tonight. Showed that listen, feed me and I can be a defensive anchor. Now, I want to see that more and more and more and more consistently. But I thought just looking all around the team, it was kind of pretty bleh numbers. Trey shot a low percentage. I thought he played better than he did yesterday. I thought, he had that 138-foot three that he made, and he took another one and missed it. So there was a lot of stretches where he just took some shots that I didn't necessarily like, but maybe a little justified. But again, I liked the way the group played tonight. Not necessarily from a shooting perspective, but I thought that we found a way to hang in it and win the game. And I think we got to give credit throughout Philadelphia's momentum. We built a big enough lead to where it was still too much of a steep hill for them to climb. So Justin Holiday hitting those threes, AJ Griffin hitting those threes, Murray with the steals, Onyeka with the blocks, Capella coming big on defense, Aaron Holiday. So I just thought that even though it got close there, it wasn't enough for Philadelphia, who to me had a disgraceful game tonight.
Yeah, Philly was terrible tonight, man. Just
The,
out. This
you,
just from a shooting standpoint, awful. But I mean,
you would think they came off a back to back.
I mean, we was right there behind them. We was terrible tonight. Terrible. I mean, look at these numbers. These pathetic. But I mean, Dre Hunter's decent. Collins 3 for 11. That's terrible.
Capella, I don't know what's going on with Collins.
Great. This right here, him shooting these threes. That's what's going on. He's shooting these threes. He's starting to get into that mindset that he's a 3-point shooter. He's not a prolific 3-point shooter. He probably need another off season, but he keeps shooting them. He need to go back to where he's good at the mid range. Go back to where you make your money at. Clint Capella, 7 for 10, amazing game. He was my MVP for the night. DeJounte Murray, 5 for 13, terrible night, 38%. Trae Young, 7 for 21, another horrible night. His shooting percentage is just going down, down, down. Like, he needs these shots to get the points. He needs 21 shots to get 26 points. Like, that is terrible. Terrible. Aaron Holiday, quiet night. Justin Holiday, quiet. 2 for 4 from 3, which is great because he was struggling. Onyeka, 5 for 6. He had 10 points tonight. Jalen Johnson, he quiet night, 1 for 2. AJ Griffith, 1 for 3, quiet night. Listen, man, this is one of them games where, you know what, thank God the Sixers was having a bad shooting night the same time we was. Or we would have been in a world of hurt. We probably would have got blown out. You know what I'm saying? But I take the wins, man. I take the wins any way we can get them, dog. I will take them. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really be too upset about tonight's game because we got the win. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters, that we got the win. So make sure y'all smash that like button for your homies, man. Hit that like button. Shout out to y'all, man. We hit 700 subscribers, man. Want to salute the chat, salute everybody, analysts, and everybody who come up here who keep this channel running. Every day we come up here. Shout out to everybody who spend their time up here on this channel. We appreciate the support. You feel me? Next stop, we going for next stop 800, 900,000. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to move it on up there. But back on topic to this game, man. Um, Nate McMillan tonight, below average coaching. I will give him a little. I will give him some credit tonight on the challenge, but I think he just reacts. I don't want to say react too late, but what he does stuff. Sometimes he stick to his little routine when he doesn't have to. And it happened again tonight in the. I wrote it down when he took Capella out at the 8-minute mark or the 6-minute mark. He took Capella out, and when Capella was balling, he took him out for no reason, just to stay on his little minutes rotation, and it hurt us. He had to put Capella back in the game immediately. So, and that's my biggest complaint about Nate McMillan is that he doesn't coach based off what's going on during the game. He'll stick to his little rotation, and then he'll try to adjust when stuff is already going bad. I'm all about trying to prevent stuff from going bad. So if I got somebody playing good, I'm gonna ride him out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ride him out till the wheels fall off, or he can't make no shots. Another thing I didn't like about Nate is Justin Holiday, man. Dude is struggling. I mean, he shot 50% from the field tonight, which is good, but man, when he airballed that 3, I was ready to yank him out the game, bro. Like, for real. But besides that, man, it was just a very, I hate to say it, it was a very boring game. At least it felt like it went by fast, though. But it was a very boring game, a very hard game to watch. I'm glad I didn't go to this game, because I'd have been like, I want my money back.
Yeah, I was considering. And I'm kind of glad I didn't go now. I was like, because yesterday the reason I went on, I was staying a couple nights actually downtown, right in walking distance from State Farm Arena, and I was like, you know what, tonight, I mean, I'm coming home, but I said, hey, I might go to the game, and I was like, nah. I'm like, you never know with this team, man.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
be glad you saved your money, man.
yeah.
Be glad you saved your money, because I think I'm gonna come out to Atlanta. I'm gonna hit me a game, probably around, I don't know. It's probably gonna be like March, because I got some stuff coming up to where I can't leave. I can't leave Texas yet. I got some work stuff going on to where I'll be stuck in Texas until March. So it's probably gonna be after that. But
Yeah.
at least the ticket should be cheaper by then, because seas and stuff pretty much should be decided by March. And what April, May? Yeah, pretty much. Damn, Falcons out here getting whipped. But anyway, what quarter they in? Third.
Yeah,
Okay.
still third.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. They're getting waxed. Carolina moving the ball, but I'm just glad we got the dub, man. So that put us on this brutal stretch of games we got right now, guys. We could be 4-0 if we didn't trick off that game last night. I'll take 3-1 right now. We 3-1 right now. Playing against good teams. These are not lottery teams that we beat up on at the beginning of the season. So right now we're getting quality wins. We are getting quality wins right now. So I'm not really too upset. You know what I'm saying? And like Commander said, we 8-4. 8-4. Hey, we could be 4-8. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to be negative, but this game was ugly tonight. It was ugly on both sides. The Hawks and the Sixers was terrible tonight.
It's funny you say that. I just got a message from Matt. Compliments from Matt. Matt says,
what Matt say?
Matt says, I'm watching football, so I'm gonna miss tonight, but let them know this game was trash because of the lack of ball movement.
It wasn't even ball movement. Nobody could shoot, man. Nobody could shoot. Couldn't hit nothing. But
yeah, and I listen. I think Nate was like he was so below average today. I was listening to the Your Watch Along, and I was listening to I watch a Phillies channel watch along, and they're making Nate seem like a genius. And I'm thinking like they do got Doc Rivers over there. He is terrible.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather have Nate McMillan than Doc Rivers.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right now.
I agree because man, I'll be looking. I was like, what does Doc do? Hey, I gotta say this real quick. I know that when they were gonna put their starters back in the game, you're like, man, they're gonna put their starters back in the game. The reactions were totally different. I heard you say, and they about to put their starters back in the game. He goes, he's putting the starters back in the game. Hey, Doc, man, that man don't know how to read a room, because had they kept that same group in the game, they could have probably cut the lead even more.
Yeah, I'll see. Doc about to get fired, bro. Straight up, he's gonna get fired. That was what he did today. Was idiot. Was stupid. Your whole second unit bring you back, get you in single digits, and then you take them out. Why would you take them out?
And put ice cold players in the game.
Yeah, and then they came in and didn't even do nothing. So, hey, that's terrible, man. But hey, I don't really got nothing tonight, man.
Yeah, it's just
I don't really got nothing tonight, man. Hawks up. I'm just glad we got the dub. It's really nothing. Talk. This one of the games, you just throw that to the side, man. Take your dub, and then we up out of here. You feel me? So let me see what Ticket got to say, and then I'm finna wrap it up. What's up, Ticket? I'm finna wrap it up, man. What you got to say, man? I'm trying to watch these Falcons lose this game, and I'm trying to watch the fourth quarter. Ticket.
Oh, he on mute. You on mute?
Yeah, because he muted himself.
He's just staring at the camera. I don't know if he's frozen or
he's frozen now.
I'm about to say, because he got a nice scare. He ain't got a nice stare on his face.
Yeah, he froze. He froze up. Oh, there you go. Now you back. Hold up.
Yo,
you there, Ticket?
Yeah, I'm here. Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Okay, hold. Oh, we got who was super? Oh, man. You know what? Man, he fucked me up. Hey, you fucked me up at first, DeMario. I was like, who the fuck is Super Mario? Then I was like, oh, that's DeMario, man.
Hey, no, baby. 8-4, baby. 8-4. Yeah.
Hey. Tonight's game was so ugly. But hey, we got about 10 minutes left, man. I'm trying to watch these Falcons in this fourth quarter. See if they.
Man, don't even watch that, bro. Don't even watch that, bro. That man keep trotting out that trash quarterback, bro. Don't even watch that, bro.
I told people he was garbage, man. But hey, check it. What's y'all thoughts on the game tonight, man? So we can get ready to wrap this up real quick.
Hey, I feel like y'all hear me. I hear something.
I can't hear you, Ticket. Hold up.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I had to mute Mario. He had that background noise. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I feel like it was a good win when you're on the second night of a back-to-back. You know, you're not really looking for style points. You know, you just trying to get the dub any way you can. Really, like, I don't want to hear nothing about Clint Capella tonight. I don't want to hear no hate. 18 points, 20 rebounds. Hey, that man, he's starting to get in conference finals form, bro.
Yeah.
His legs seem to be under him. I know what John is capable of. Tonight he had a terrible night. I want to kind of see a lineup with a Kungwu and Capella in.
You can't have that lineup. That's why he don't play it. You can't have it. It won't work because Kungwu can't shoot. Because he can't shoot.
He hit some jumpers today.
He don't shoot good enough
he's not,
to where
he's not a threat.
He doesn't. He don't shoot good enough to where he got to be accounted for. So all that's gonna happen, they're just gonna cheat off of him and clog the lane so you can't get in. That's why you can't play both of them.
I guess I was saying that for defensive purposes.
I was gonna say I get that, but it's
what
like,
I was saying.
I've seen plenty of lineups where our front court is terrible. Like Jalen Johnson will take a bunch of shots from threes.
Yeah, that's no different than Jalen Johnson and I was
gonna say, like, we have a bunch of front court clogging.
What? Say that again.
I said Jalen Johnson isn't too much of a difference as far as having him in and then having, let's say, Clint or a Kungwu in at the 5. I'm saying I want to see them two, because between them two alone, they had, I think, 60% of all the rebounds tonight.
Right, they should, and they should. That's their job. They should. That should
But
be every day. That should be every game. That should
that's
not be nothing new.
but I was saying it more for defensive purposes, not
Yeah,
necessarily for
I
offensive
get what
purposes.
you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
But
but the it doesn't it ain't gonna even out because then now they may help be good on the defensive side, but guess what? A Conwu not guarding Tobias Harris out there at the perimeter. He gonna get by Conwu so fast on that first step. That's why you can't put him out there, man. He can't. You can't because today's fours, Conwu gonna be out there at the perimeter. His feet ain't moving that fast to be guarding those wings that can get to the
I ain't
basket.
think there's nothing like that, man.
You know what I'm saying? So nah, bro, you can't. And then on the offensive side, that's
I,
just a disaster
I
on the
think
Yeah,
with
offensive side of the
I
ball.
think
yeah,
I think
he not fast enough for Tobias Harris or something like that. They'll get by him so fast, bro.
Yeah, he ain't fast. He
Yeah,
lateral
y'all
movement
be
like
calling
that.
him fast tomorrow.
Tobias is not good, but I
We're not
think
saying he good. What we
I know
saying is,
I'm just nitpicking
he
at this
definitely
point,
could
but
get past him, and
yeah,
then that mess up your whole defense. Now everybody rotating.
I think you can. I think if a more appropriate time to think about trying that lineup is when Bogey gets back. Maybe I think that's
because more attention will be made to Bogey. We can't do it right now, probably.
But that
yeah.
should have been a disaster, bro. Y'all just playing. Ain't nobody got time for that playing.
It's a
You gotta win
reason why
games, baby.
You
it's a
gotta
I'm
you
reason
not.
gotta.
it's a reason
I
why
know.
you would never see that lineup, bro. You
No,
would never
I'm
see
not
it.
playing because there's times in the game where we struggle rebounding as well.
We struggle rebounding because we don't crash for the offensive boards. We don't go
Or
for
block
offensive
out.
rebounds.
No, I'm saying we give up too many.
No, we don't, bro. We only
We
been
didn't
out
tonight.
we only been out rebounded, if I can
No,
remember correctly,
Demond,
3 games.
Demond, I'm talking. No, Demond, I'm talking about we give up too many offensive boards.
Like I said, because we don't crash. We don't.
You
You
said
talking
crash
about
the offensive
offensive
board.
boards? We don't crash. We give up too many offensive rebounds
Yeah, that's
to
what
the
I was
other
saying.
team.
Yeah,
But if you look at the numbers, we don't. We only
I
give
mean
up. We averaging. We giving up about 10 offensive rebounds a game,
that's too
which is
many.
not that. What? When you look at our size, when we only got one dominant rebounder, we only have
No,
one now. We only got one.
that,
Akawu don't average double digits in boards, so he's not a dominant rebounder.
I mean
We only got one guy.
I get the context. I'm just saying there are situations where I feel like that lineup on the front line could help on that side of the floor.
Now, what he could do is play Capella and Kaminsky, because
Man,
Kaminsky can shoot from the perimeter. So he helped you on the
don't even
offensive
look.
side,
He
and
don't
then
even
you
look like he
tell
can.
him, on the defensive side, well, this is where we want you at. You could run both of them, but then you still run into the same thing on the defensive side. If you go against a team who got athletic four, you still lose. So we don't have nobody who can play the four position that can also dominate on the rebounds. Let me bring in my guy up in here, Point back in the building. Hey, let's see
Hey,
what we
good
got, guys.
game,
We
man.
got 10 minutes, guys, because I'm trying to watch the Falcon.
Hey,
Oh, matter of fact, you know what? Y'all can keep talking.
God,
I'm finna
bro.
watch the Falcon game. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my
hey, man.
God.
Good
Just so, because
game.
I got to get some. And the only reason I'm going to watch the rest of the Falcon game, because I need some more ammunition to talk shit until they play Ritter. Okay? I'm tired of this Mariota character. He can't throw. He's a bust.
Character.
He on his third team, fourth team. Who knows how many teams this dude been on? And for some reason, Falcon fans think this dude going to lead us somewhere. He's terrible. Now we down 2 touchdowns. What we down? Touchdown?
Hey, Demond, don't say nothing about them, bro. They're gonna try to kill you, bro.
I see something every day, dog. I
He
put
ain't
play
playing. He
Ritter
ain't playing good
every
tonight.
Sunday. I put play Ritter. Mariota's trash. But hey,
Straight
I'm gonna
up.
tap in. Hey, analyst and ticket. Hey, hit me on the Twitter when y'all done. When y'all get
Okay.
about 10 minutes out, hit me on the Twitter and I'll come back up with y'all. Okay. Y'all, you got it. You good, analyst? Ticket,
Yep.
y'all good?
Yep.
All right. Peace.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I felt like, well, number one, we should have been blowing these dudes out by like 20, 25 points. Like, if we
Nah.
was really clicking all cylinders, like if we was really locked in, made some of those timely shots, some of those trade floaters, if they happen to fall, I'm not going to blame him fully for all the shots. Some of them was just like straight ahead, dotted line, they just missed. But if we was really on it, and we was still playing, well, if they were still off the way that they were, we could have really blew this game out way earlier. But
If we'd have
day,
played them
man,
last night, then yeah, I'd agree. But on the
yeah,
second night of a back-to-back, you on borrowed time with your legs.
yeah. Well, you could tell that too, though. You could see that they were tired. They were tired. They were a little bit mentally fatigued. I thought that Murray was kind of on cruise control a little bit. Like, when you look at what he's been doing the last couple games, really taking over in the second half, he's a little exhausted. Kind of wanted the other guys to kind of get involved, which is fair, which is fine. I felt like that's kind of where we really leaned in on. One thing, man, I'm gonna say that I'm noticing. Maybe I'm just looking at it a little bit too deep, but I feel like this guy Jalen could really be a quality off-ball defender. Like, his activity, I don't know, man. It's something about like the way he, like, when he's locked in, getting deflections, getting steals, like, I feel like that's something that we could work with. You feel me? I think if he can, I feel like if he can develop his footwork to be able to handle the switches, especially in the pick and roll, know when to drop, know when to step up, know when to hedge, you know what I mean? Know when to kind of move, know when to kind of shift in order to bring a man in to help defense. I feel like that could really be a plus, big time. And then another thing, too, that I'm going to really tip my cap on, especially to Capella, the way that he's been able to draw a lot of offensive fouls, I got to give him a lot of credit. He's been drawing a lot of offensive fouls, a lot of charges. We wasn't seeing that before. And whether that's coaching or not, I'm going to tip my cap to that man for that.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself, especially last game, because marketing almost ended his life. If that wasn't
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be real with you, man. When a dude is on, he's on, bro. Like, marketing been busting everybody's ass.
Yeah, but I thought you gotta have a better defensive plan coming in the last game against you know that this team doesn't have like a set.
them shots wanted to fall in early, and then they just said F the defensive end.
Well, you know that the Utah Jazz, and I'm not going to talk too much about it, but you know the Utah Jazz team, you know that they don't have a set star, so you know that everyone is going to be doing their own thing, right? And you know anyone can hurt you anytime. Jordan Clarkson, Lauri Markkanen, Mike Conley, you got Malik Beasley, you got Colin Sexton, so you know, that was last night, but. Listen, Gerald, and always on point. I was telling Demond this earlier in the show. I was like, man, I may not like Nate, and I think he coached a below average game tonight, but he's showing Doc Rivers. I'll take Nate 10. I'll take Nate 15 out of 10 over Doc Rivers.
Hey, sound like the thing we say in sports, bro, as coaches. When you think you got it bad, somebody got it much worse.
Yeah. And it's just
Doc.
Hey,
Sixers fans don't like that, man. Bruh, they want him gone.
Montrezl Harrell was hot in that fourth quarter when Doc took him out.
He was heated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I may go out on a limb with this. I understand that the statistics and the numbers are not gonna support this claim. But I truly believe Doc Rivers is one of the most overrated coaches of all time.
Oh, well, that's not going out on a limb.
I'm a firm stand on that. I think that you can name a comfortable 15 head coaches better than him, like comfortably.
You talking about in what lane are you talking about? 15? You talking about today?
I'm talking about when we consider accolades. Right, whether that's coach of the year, whether that's wins, whether that's championships, just impact to winning, right? The ability to raise.
Are you talking about in history, or are you talking about today?
I'm talking about NBA history. In NBA history.
Oh,
If you don't have to be in the top 15 to be a Hall of Fame coach.
No. He's gonna make the Hall of Fame regardless because the credentials is different. But when we talking about the sliding scale about like impact, I think he's truly one of the most overrated coaches. Like, when I see this dude coach, man, like especially like the last playoffs, when I watched the way he was able to coach these dudes to destroy, well, not really destroy, they were killing Toronto those first 3 games, I think. And then they kind of made it a little bit of a contest. But the way that this dude was coaching these dudes against the Heat, he just gave up, bro.
Bro, wasn't nobody gonna beat Miami, bro.
Nah,
except Boston.
Like, but
let me.
But there's a way in which you lose, right? Like, if you lose, leaving everything on the line, and they made tough shots, they made difficult, bro. It was no contest.
Let me, because you said in history, I can name 15 coaches today, but we're not gonna go.
Yeah, we're not doing that, analyst. We're not gonna do that.
Hey, Doc Rivers is terrible. He is terrible.
No. Y'all can't do that because if
I can do. He's not. Listen.
No. If you got to think about how many times
you could say he's a good
missed the playoffs. How many times did he miss the playoffs?
I'm talking about.
If you make the playoffs, you automatically in the top 15. Automatically.
I hear you. But
how many times has he missed the playoffs? Yeah.
But can we keep it a buck though?
Mm-hmm.
What's the standard though? Right? There are certain coaches that by making the playoffs, you're like, damn, you know what? You actually got the most out of these dudes. Kenny Atkinson made the playoffs with Damari Carroll and D'Lo and Karis LeVert.
Doc Rivers playoff runs are never convincing. They're never convincing.
You know what I'm saying?
You look at them. I'm just saying. You look at them and you say, man, they're gonna make some noise. No, you bet. You said this.
Don't forget when they washed up Josh Smith on the Rockets, busted this man's ass. Do y'all forget that? Yo, this dude has had so much talent. He should have, no joke, he should have at least 5 championships.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, at least.
No.
Man. Yeah, he should. He should.
No.
He should.
No, you got the one thing that's deterred him.
He should have won. He should have won at least 2 or 3 with the Clippers.
No.
With the Clippers.
No.
Finals,
but you forgetting the one thing that's messing him up. The one thing that messed him up with the Clippers was what? Injuries. It was injuries. It was injuries. And then also in the early days with Orlando, he had T-Mac. Hey, T-Mac was selling, bro.
Well, yeah,
T-Mac couldn't. Flyers in America said exactly what I was saying. Lob City should at least had 2 rings.
At least 2.
How was they gonna have, bro? How was they gonna get 2, bro? No, just because they was the most entertaining, don't make them the best team. That no. They were not
entertaining though. They had all NBA caliber talent. DeAndre Jordan was a second team all NBA player at his prime.
And you couldn't play him in the fourth quarter because he couldn't make a free throw.
No, I hear that. But this is what I'm saying though. When you have that kind of talent at your disposal, there's no excuses. Like it's all the tools.
Bro, wasn't nobody gonna beat Kobe. Wasn't nobody gonna beat San Antonio. And wasn't nobody gonna beat Golden State in the West, bro. Y'all know this. I'm
gonna be that's my viewpoint.
But listen, I think even when you look in recent history, Doc Rivers has time and time again come up short. You see time and time again his lack of adjustment.
It's plenty of people that come up. It's plenty of them that come up short.
But
they come up short in the regular season.
It's plenty of them, but Doc is in the plenty. Okay, right. I'm not Philly. While Doc was the coach, was never constructed to win a title. I will say that. But Doc Rivers, that the teams that he's had in Philadelphia are better than what they've been. The year that they were the number 1 seed and they played us, I think honestly, I when you look at it on paper, they were the better team. When you look at it on paper,
I agree with that.
They blew 2 games. Now listen, I still think that we won that series convincingly because I think without Trey in the ref, I think we made the finals. So all I'm saying is that you look at those 2 games and you look at, yes, the players have a huge chunk of that, but the coach is still involved with that. Like even like guys like Stephen A. Smith, who's really high on Doc Rivers, he was like, this dude is a expert at blowing leads and killing series momentum because the Sixers, what he did with the Clippers. Go ahead.
I'll give you this. He has the most dramatic meltdowns out of any coach in history. I'll give you that. Huh?
And this is with real talent though, because you got Joel Embiid. He's gonna go down as one of as a coach that had some of the best talented teams. They're gonna say you had prime Joel Embiid.
I understand it was the bubble. This is the same thing that was up 3-1 and got blown out, bro, by the Nuggets.
He never had the most talented team in the NBA. Not one year. Never.
Oh yeah, the year they won a championship that no one else had a big 3 in the NBA. And they went to Game 7 all the way to the finals.
In the NBA, he had, without question, top 5, the most potent teams, offensively and defensively.
No,
let's keep it a buck.
No, we didn't.
Talking about?
No, we didn't. Even with Lob City, they were the most entertaining, but it was the reason that the Warriors ran through them.
No,
it was a reason. It was a reason for that. Bro, in the playoffs, that lob shit don't mean nothing.
That's more system and scheme, though. We could talk. Hey, at the end of the day, at his absolute peak, at the peak of his powers, was Rajon Rondo a top 5 point guard in this league?
Yeah.
At his absolute best.
Yeah, he was top 3.
Top 5, right?
Yeah.
KG, even in his early to mid 30s, was a defensive player of the year. Sound winner.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Paul, whether or not he was top 10, was Paul Pierce not one of the best clutch players in the NBA?
Correct.
You feel me? Like he had all these, and at the end of the day,
but he won with them though.
He didn't have these guys for years. I understand that, but at the same time, when you transition from that to a young Clippers team, what do you have to show for it? The man didn't even make a single conference finals.
Bro, who did he? Bro,
Ty Lue get there, he go right to the conference finals. Ty Lue get there, he go right to the conference finals.
Bro,
Ty Lue get there and they go right to the conference finals
without
Kawhi Leonard.
Without
Kawhi,
and they go right to the conference finals. They go right with a coach that knows the game, that knows how to. I'm not gonna say Doc don't know the game, but with a coach that is not stuck in it. Go ahead,
bro. Ty Lue, the truth and a half. I think we know that. I think we know that he's like a killer. We know that, bro. But the issue is, just because Ty Lue is better than Doc doesn't make Doc say overrated.
I do not believe that Doc
he's
is
overrated.
One of the greatest coaches in the NBA. In the
he compared himself to Doc Rivers.
I
mean, not the Doc Rivers, the Greg Popovich. He compared.
You say was great compared to who?
Doc Rivers compared himself to Greg Popovich. And they lost to the Spurs by like 40 this year. He did.
No. I think in like there was about a 7-year period before Ty Lue got on the scene and spoke that him and Pop were the 2 best coaches in the league.
Okay. Can I throw a name at you and you tell me which one you would rather?
Okay.
Larry Brown or Doc Rivers?
Doc Rivers.
Over Larry Brown?
Yeah. I'll tell you
Larry
why.
Brown, who won a championship without a superstar.
I tell you why if you want me to.
Okay.
Well,
George Karl, Doc Rivers.
I'm taking George Karl.
oh, hold on.
George Karl.
Doc.
Oh,
Doc.
Lord.
The reason why I'm saying this is because George Karl is not. He doesn't have a good relationship. Not saying you got to be a player's coach, but he has some very, very put it like this. It's some players that's played for him that think
Okay.
very, very low of him.
Yeah, he was an asshole. Let's call it. Let's call it. Let's call it spade. He was an asshole. Straight up.
And then also, I I feel like he mismanaged Melo.
Fair. That's fair. I'll give you that.
He mismanaged Melo, and he also had a boatload of I ain't gonna say boatload, but he had a good amount of talent. He got to the conference finals with Denver, right?
Yes,
Wasn't that
he
him?
did.
Right.
Yeah, that was it.
AI wasn't on that team, was it? Or was it?
He was. No.
He was.
That was Chauncey. That was Chauncey.
Okay, gotcha. Now, I feel like for George Karl to be effective, he has to have certain type of, I hate to say it like this, but yes man players.
Okay.
Oh, he can go coach the Hawks.
That what? George, no.
I said he good.
No.
Hey,
all right. Who?
I got another
So
one for
Larry.
you.
All right.
I got one more for you. Really think about this one.
Okay.
Jerry Sloan or Doc Rivers?
Oh, Sloan. Jerry Sloan.
Okay. No championships, right? Fair enough.
Yeah,
Why you pick
Jerry Sloan.
Why you picking Jerry?
Because he stopped. I'm gonna say Jerry Sloan because he stopped Houston. Houston. He held off Kobe as long as he could. Kobe and Shaq.
Okay.
And also his team was not what's the word I'm looking for? His team was built from the bottom to the top. He kept the same players.
Okay. That's fair.
Like his team was he grinded with what he had. So
okay.
yeah, hell yeah. I feel like he one of my favorites.
That's fair.
He one of my favorites.
Well respected.
But yeah, I mean, Doc, those meltdowns, them 3-1 leads he done blown, those game sevens that he lost, with T-Mac, and them game 5, them deciding games. Though that's really what kind of killed him.
I'm not fully gonna blame
him earlier.
T-Mac years. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. T-Mac has a history of going MIA.
That man, bro, he had him and his cousin though.
Yeah, I mean,
him and Vince.
That's a good point. That's a fair point.
And then who was Doc? I ain't saying Doc is like at the top. He ain't. I wouldn't put him at level 1.
Well, you got it. Top 20.
No, I wouldn't put Doc at level 1. I think
I put him at like as far as tiers of coaches in history.
If every tier is 10 coaches, tier 1 through 10, tier 2 11 through 20.
I put him like tier 3.
That's fair.
I put him at tier 3.
I'm with you.
But tier 3, but it's probably been 800 coaches in the NBA, and he in the top, say 30 or 40. So that's not overrated, is my point.
But let's keep it a buck though. How many coaches were blessed with the level of talent in the years to develop that talent like he was?
Now he had a good amount of talent. I do feel that. But I feel like there was only one other year where he should have won the championship and he didn't. And that was when he lost in game 7 to Kobe.
Okay. Okay.
That's the only year where I feel like he had the best team and he didn't get it done. There was no other year where he had the best team.
He need to find a cure to that ashy voice.
Like, that shit always gonna be there.
Oh man,
That's always gonna be there.
Hey man, I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna let y'all wrap it up. End of the
yeah.
day, good performance overall.
Better than the Falcons right now. The whole Bleacher Report just hit my phone saying Falcons Twitter won't rid bruh. Mariota, he was getting sacked. He got tripped up. He did a little 360 turn on the way to the ground, throw the ball in there, throw a pick
Go
six.
ahead. Yeah,
Luckily, he was down already.
It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap.
But it's time for Ritter to go in, but
Say less, man. Hey, shout out my man Nate, man. Big W.
Hey man, Nate got that dub tonight, bro.
Nate got that done.
Grinded it out.
Hey, one more, man. I'll check y'all. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, y'all.
Good stuff, man.
All right.